Here's an anti-bullying speech. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here today. I want to talk about a topic that affects us all, bullying. Whether you have been a victim, witnessed bullying, or even struggled with how to address it, today's conversation is for you. Bullying isn't just kids being kids or a minor issue that can be brushed aside. It's a behavior that scars lives, divides communities, and prevents us from realizing our true potential. Bullying is any unwanted aggressive behavior among school-aged children or adults that involves a real or perceived power imbalance. It can be physical, verbal, relational, or even digital. The impacts of bullying extend far beyond the immediate moment, damaging self-esteem, mental health, and even academic or professional performance. When we allow bullying to persist, we not only hurt our individuals, but we also weaken the bonds that hold our communities together. Imagine for a moment the power of words and actions. Every kind word, every act of kindness can build someone up. Conversely, every hurtful remark can break a spirit. Bullying, whether overt or subtle, sends the message that some voices are less worthy, some lives less valued. That is something we cannot stand for. Bullying is rarely an isolated incident. It has a ripple effect. When one person is targeted, the impact is felt throughout families, schools, and even entire communities. A child bullied at school might withdraw from class, losing the chance to learn and grow. An adult bullied in the workplace may feel isolated, affecting productivity and mental well-being. And in the digital realm, where interactions are often anonymous, the effects can be even more far-reaching, with harmful content spreading rapidly. Consider a scenario. A student named Alex is constantly mocked for a personal trait. Over time, the negative comments lead Alex to believe that they are unworthy. This belief can influence not only academic performance, but also social relationships and long-term mental health. Alex's struggle is not just personal. It affects everyone who cares about Alex, from family and friends to teachers and peers. That's why bullying is a societal issue. It teaches us that a community that tolerates bullying is a community that fails to protect its most vulnerable members. Why we must stand up against bullying. Standing up against bullying is not just about protecting one person. It's about affirming the value of every person in our community. Every individual deserves respect, safety, and the opportunity to thrive. When we witness bullying, our silence can be as damaging as the actions of the bully. By speaking out, we send a clear message. Bullying is unacceptable. Taking a stand against bullying also means fostering an environment of empathy. Empathy allows us to see the pain behind the hurtful words and actions. It reminds us that we all have a part to play in building a supportive community. When we stand together, we create a network of support that not only protects potential victims, but also helps the bullies themselves find healthier ways to express their frustrations. Practical strategies to combat bullying. So what can we do to create change? First, let's talk about prevention. It starts with education. Teaching our children and reminding ourselves that respect and empathy are the foundations of any healthy relationship. Here are some strategies. Promote open dialogue. Encourage open conversations about feelings and experiences. When people feel heard, they are less likely to resort to harmful behaviors. In classrooms, offices, or online communities, creating safe spaces for discussion can significantly reduce incidents of bullying. Implement clear policies. Whether in schools or workplaces, having a clear anti-bullying policies sets the standard for behavior. These policies should outline consequences for bullying and provide support for victims. Encourage bystander intervention. Often those who witness bullying feel powerless. However, bystander intervention can be incredibly powerful. If you see bullying happening, speak up or seek help. Your intervention might be the difference between silence and change. Support mental health. Bullying is often both a cause and consequence of mental health struggles. Providing accessible mental health resources can help both victims and perpetrators find healthier coping mechanisms. Celebrate diversity. Bullying often stems from a fear or misunderstanding of differences. By celebrating diversity, whether it's cultural, physical, or ideological, we can create communities that value and respect every individual. I'd like to share a story. Not long ago, I heard about a young student named Maya. Maya was known for her unique perspective and creativity. However, she became the target of relentless teasing and exclusion simply because she didn't fit the norm of her peers. Instead of retreating into silence, Maya reached out to a trusted teacher. With the support of her family and school counselor, she not only found her voice but also became an advocate for others who felt marginalized. Today, Maya is part of a youth group that educates her peers on empathy and acceptance. Her story reminds us that even in the darkest moments, a supportive community can help us rise above cruelty. Personal stories like Maya's teach us that change is possible when we come together. They remind us that while bullying can leave scars, resilience, support, and empathy can heal those wounds. I urge each one of you to reflect on your own experiences. Have you witnessed bullying? Have you perhaps even been part of it, knowingly or unknowingly? Today, let's commit to being proactive and creating environments where everyone feels valued and safe. Here are a few actionable steps. Speak up. The next time you witness bullying, don't stay silent. Whether it's in a classroom, on the playground, or online, your voice matters. Listen and support. If someone confides in you about being bullied, listen without judgment. Offer your support and help them find the resources they need. Educate yourself and others. Learn more about the impact of bullying and share that knowledge. The more we understand, the better equipped we are to combat it. Be a role model. Whether you are a student, teacher, parent, or colleague, your actions set an example. Demonstrate kindness, inclusion, and respect in everything you do. In conclusion, bullying is a challenge that affects us all, but it's a challenge we can overcome together. By fostering empathy, promoting dialogue, and taking concrete steps to prevent and address bullying, we can build communities where every individual feels safe and valued. Let us remember that our collective strength lies in our willingness to stand up for one another. Together we can turn the tide against bullying and create a brighter, more inclusive future for all. Thank you.